I mean, you know me, don't fuck with horror games, so it doesn't matter. Even though eventually we're gonna fucking play it, I guess.
Oh,
I think it's
Resident
like
Evils are
inevitable.
wonderful, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the classic Resident Evils, like the remakes that just came out, 2 and 3, those were dope. But 7 and 8, not a fan, only because I'm a pussy.
Yeah, it's way more in its horror element than it's been in a
Yeah,
long time. Cause I mean, if you think about the OG ones, they had a bit of a horror aspect to it, and then it kind of went more action. It's like
yeah.
it went
Resident Evil 6
horror
was the worst.
action. Yeah, it was rough. It went horror action to like the recent like recon and whatever bullshit multiplayer ones they try to do was trash.
Yo,
And then they like reset to straight horror now.
yeah, dude. They were like, oh wait, they don't like when zombies are full of action. Let's make it scary. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, because when it was crazy. So you played Resident Evil 6?
Which one is 6? Give me.
It's so Resident Evil 6 is like the most action-packed one. It basically, I think the main character was Wesker's son, and he had like abilities, like he had like super, like remember who Wesker is, right?
Yeah, Wesker was the fucking mutant, basically, dude. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah,
he was in
the juiced. He was juiced.
yeah, he was with
He
Jill
was
and Chris
5,
Redfield
yeah,
and all
because he was
them,
the
and
one you
then
had to kill with the helicopter scene and all that stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
facts, yeah. So like 4 is like everyone's shit. That was with Leon for like the GameCube and shit. Everyone loved that one. And then 5 came out with Chris and Sheva.
Which
That
wasn't
honestly,
terrible. It was
wasn't
fine.
terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
Like
I
it
love the
kind of
co-op.
lost.
Co-op ad. They did co-op, I think, pretty well in that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I love the co-op aspect of it, but obviously, it wasn't as scary as the other ones.
Yeah. It
per
was
se, especially
definitely
4.
more just like make sure you have ammo to keep shooting. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't necessarily like, oh, I just got snuck up on and out of nowhere and I got to react. It was definitely like you knew what was happening and you just had to battle and make sure you had health and make sure you had like fucking
Facts.
guns and shit. Yeah.
But Resident Evil 6, oh god, it was so
I don't think
bad.
I've played it now that you mention it because it was probably so bad. I probably was just like, fuck it.
I mean, it was fun for a little bit, but when you're talking about a Resident Evil game, it was like too much running, too much like dashing, like it almost turned to like a Devil May Cry
That's what I was
game.
gonna say. They turned it into like a supernatural action. Like
Yeah, they were like, oh, dodge zombies,
it
invade
feels
zombies,
like I've nailed it. You know what happened? Resident Evil was good, and then the movies came out, and then they probably started to
true.
try to make the games more like the movies.
They try to make it more epic,
Like the
yeah.
movies instead of keeping. But that's why I like 7 and 8 because it's
So, yeah,
so
7 and 8 is just like,
grounded. It's
well,
so
yeah.
fucking grounded to what's going on in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when like the setting in 7, it was basically what,
was the
like your
house.
girl. Yeah, it was like your girlfriend, and she was like a zombie, and then like the whole family was just
They were
super
like
creepy.
a cannibal family or something,
Yeah,
and then they
exactly. It
kept
was like the
thing
Hill
like it was
sees
some weird
eyes type shit.
It's like hillbilly weird shit.
Yeah, like zombie hillbillies, which was cool because first of all, you didn't really have shit. You were just a victim that whole time.
But
just
also
witnessing shit.
the exploration aspect of games like that, right? I think why I like those kind of horror games is because there's a lot of that puzzle aspect that's kind of like in the old Resident Evil games where you got to kind of find clues that lead you to being able to unlock certain things and shit like that. Like I played that PT trailer and that's basically what these games are now. It's like an
Yeah.
evolution of that PT shit on
Well, this
PlayStation.
sucks because that was supposed to be like a first-person Silent Hill.
That was supposed to
But
be.
I guess-
know. Aren't we supposed to be getting a Silent Hill or something though? I think
I
there's
don't
still
know,
something
man.
in the works now based on that. I don't let your hopes go. But again, you don't like horror. Silent Hill is
Yeah,
probably
I
one
was
of the
just like, you trying to
scariest
get me
fucking
hyped for what?
games. Yeah, I was like,
yeah, dude.
Silent Hill low key
Fucking
was
Pyramid
scarier
Head?
than fucking I don't know.
Bro, nah.
There was two types of people who played Silent Hill and people who played Resident Evil, and that kind of
yeah, exactly.
lets you know what type of gamers. Because bro, those nurses with their heads split, and then it was the fucking
Yeah, and they were just like this
pyramid. Oh
quick
my!
twitching and like
Yeah, and they were
ugh.
just like creeping up on you. It was
all types of dumb
creepy.
shit. No thanks.
Weird
Well,
baby things.
I guess you kind of Yeah, you get that Silent Hill kick off of Outlast because Outlast is like
Facts.
pretty much that.
Outlast is out of there.
And I played a little Outlast, and oh my
It was
god, is that
wild,
scary.
right? Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't stand horror games where you just have to run and you can't defend yourself. Like you like that big swole dude is just chasing you. And
I
you're
know
just
what
like,
you
"Ah!"
mean. There's moments where the games like that are fun and moments where I don't like it. I know exactly what you're saying though. It's like you're meant to felt helpless and you just have to like adapt to the situation kind of thing. Because you probably never, I don't know if you played it or not, but Alien Isolation was a game
that was
like
fun.
that where you didn't really have, like, you started to get shit that you can kind of defend yourself with, but the goal wasn't, you couldn't necessarily just kill the alien.
No, if anything, you would just like
Scare
distract
it
and then
and
dip.
yeah, have it detour, and then you got
But
the
you can't
sensor
attack head on.
and
Crazy.
shit. Like, yeah, I still haven't finished that game. What game you talking about, Spicy?
Damn, man, that's
Oh, Outlast, still in the beginning. Yeah, dude. That's the thing is people don't understand. Scary games are scarier than scary movies. Period. You'll never change my mind. You'll never,
I agree wholeheartedly.
Like,
It's like because like when you're watching a horror movie, things are still gonna happen even if you look away.
There's a
but
disconnect.
You're holding the control. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You're pressing forward. You're walking.
it's
you're doing
my
all the
fault.
stuff. Yeah, dude. It's just like what happens if I go in here and then things happen. You have to react. Like that shit's whack.
Bro, there was a time when I'd play games like that, and you'd see me just like this the whole game, like back and forth, like going
Yeah,
in and
dude.
out. Like, am I gonna trigger something?
Bro, every time I get scared, I like drop the controller. How many times
Listen.
are you gonna make me do
Well,
that?
what we
in a
need to
scary
do
movie
is we
playthrough?
need to do a gameplay of whether you're just watching and you're playing or something. We gotta get a scary game because it's gonna fuck us both up, bro.
Nah.
And if you're too scared to play, I'll play it. But no, I'm scared to play scary
Bro.
games too. But I just play them because I don't know. I'm a masochist, I guess. I don't know what that word is. But the
I
right
guess
one
you
is.
trying
but-
you trying to say your dick bigger than mine?
Yeah,
bitch?
you got the good call, nigga. No, but I'm trying to.
Bitch,
say that.
I play horror games all day.
You know, sometimes you just gotta jump into the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, but I'll tell you, bro, my hands sweat. Like I shake. Like
Yeah,
the thing
dude,
is,
like, I don't like feeling like that.
I get scared. It's not like I don't get scared. I'll be like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there.
We gotta find a horror co-op game. Is what it is.
Oh my god, you trying heart attack?
You're trying to give me a heart. I'm trying to.
And
not
no, and
push horror
again, what
games.
I was trying to tell you is
Oh,
that's
God.
easier once you transition or make your jump to PC. It's easy. It'll be easier to find co-op horror. There's tons. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's
It's
gotta be.
because those games, like horror movies, are made by more niche indie developers. You know what I'm saying? Like the big AAA
Hey.
companies aren't necessarily doing. Look,
Calm
he
down,
would pay
Spicy.
to see that.
Calm down, Spicy.
Patreon. No, let me stop.
Yeah, I'm about to say like you better hit me with that 10.
It'll be good, bro. It'll be so good, dog. Like, again, I
Damn.
ain't too cool to look goofy on camera, bro. I'm
I'm
scared.
about to say like this
scared,
shit's
you know what I'm
forever,
saying?
dog. Like people are gonna clip this.
I'm like, use a bitch.
I know. We're gonna be looking 15 years down the line. Be like, hey, yo, remember this?
Like Satan. That was a little tangent. We didn't even watch.
Yeah, for real.
The
We didn't even pick a trailer.
we might as well play the Resident Evil shit now at this
Yeah,
point.
sure. Fuck.